Hello. Welcome back to tazwells12. You're on my YouTube channel, which is tazwells12, and I am the host, who is Tara Well. Today's video is going to be a Ashley Heath and Andover carbootsale haul. I did go to Ashley Heath and I got some items, but I did not film it. There was a reason why. But before we get into more of that and the products and anything else that I picked up for that day and in Andover carbootsale, I just want to say the nitty-gritty stuff first, which is if you like the items, the projects, the advice, anything in this video, do not forget to give it a massive thumbs up, because it tells me what you want to see, tells me what you like, other people like it. The video will go around, let me know, and people can join, and it helps me for feedback. Also, you can join tazwells12 very easily and it's free. Just go onto YouTube, sign up, then click on the subscribe button on tazwells12, my main page, and you will be subscribed to the YouTube Love family. And if you hit the bell notification button, that will tell you when I've uploaded a new video, and then you can see it there and then. Down below there is another button to click, and that is a share button. So if you think that you want to share this video with your friends or your family, they might be interested in something, or just a car boot sale video in general, then share it with your friends and family by clicking the share button. Comment down on the video too to tell me any suggestions, ideas, what you think of the video as a whole, anything you would like. I will always 100% comment back and like your comment every single time. Check out my social medias, which I have two on Instagram. So I have tazwells12 and tazwells12 home. Check, like, follow, comment, whatever you like to do, please, that'd be great. The video is weirdly not sponsored by any of the brands that I do mention or show you in these videos. It is just out of my own money, a thrifting video, a car boot sale video. It is not sponsored by any of the brands, and it's just an advice video for you guys. But that is everything now. So now we can get into the Ashley Heath and Andover car boot sale haul. I have wrote everything down in my little Scorpio book, because this is my star sign, and I literally write lists and the prices of everything that I brought. So I'm actually going to start with the stuff from Ashley Heath. But before I explained in the beginning of this video that I was going to film it, I've said for yonks, if I go there I'm going to film it. Well, a little bit happened before we got there. Left about a decent time. This car boat sale is about an hour and a bit away from us, so it's a bit of a journey. To get up early, we had to make a day of it, and it literally, we got up, we got to the journey, and then we got to a certain part in the journey and the road was closed. That was our fault, because what we should have done is looked at the journey that we were going to take and checked the roads. We had to take a lot of detour for that journey, so it took us a lot more longer than we thought we were going to do. Fortunately, we did get there a little bit later. It was a huge boot sale. It was absolutely crazy. It was a massive field. It was like rows and rows of stuff. Really good things there. I would definitely go there again. I don't think it's going to be in 2023, because they are going to start like wrapping up for the winter. But 2024, I'm going to keep it in mind. But next time if we go, we'll make sure that the roads are closed and we get a good journey there and we get on time. I did get a few things, like I said, but probably not as much because we weren't there as early as we thought we were. We'll go on to the first one, which all these things are not in order of how I got them on the day. I've just grabbed them out of the bag. First one is this ceramic pot. I don't know if you know this about me, but at Christmas I do love a good camembert. I love a good camembert throughout the year. I love getting it in restaurants. I love making it at home. Pots that we got, camembert, we bought some of them, because some of the camemberts that we've bought, they actually come with a little pot like this, not this size, and this is why I've got it, and I'll tell you, explain. This one is a lot bigger, and the ones that I've got at the moment, the camembert just fits in. But with a camembert, I like all the outside to be like really crispy and crunchy, and lovely like that, and all the cheese, melted cheese inside, soft as anything. And I love putting a few toppings on it, like I love putting garlic oil, I love putting chopped up garlic, I love putting chorizo in there. Depends what I'm feeling like, depends what I put in there. But they had a lot of these bigger ones, this couple did. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get a bigger one because it gives me a little bit of room to move around. So hopefully the cheese on the outside will be a bit more like cracklier, a bit more crisp, if that makes sense. I asked a couple that were selling these because they had quite a few. I don't know what they were using them for, unless they had them for a wedding or and use them for that. But they literally were like 50p each. So yeah, I only paid 50p, which I haven't tried this one out yet, but I'm looking forward to. I might do one before Christmas, or it might be used at Christmas. Right, so this item was meant to be for my dad. He likes like metal ornaments for the garden. And when I saw it, I thought, oh, it's perfect. I'll definitely get it for him. I asked the bloke and he said it was just £1, which I thought was really good actually. Because sometimes when you see this size and people are selling them, they literally want like £2 or £3. So he only wanted £1 for it, which I thought was really good. And this little guy. So you could call him a duck or a pheasant. But I think he's a little duck with the little colours. He's got lovely colours on there. He's got some like browns, reds, yellows, greens. He is a bit rusty in places, I'm not going to lie. He is very much in good condition. I've already had him out in the garden because that's the thing. I did keep him for myself. I don't normally like little things like this, but I thought this little guy was pretty cute. I've put him in our garden and he's got a lovely place in there. But look at the colours. That probably what on the side isn't the best, but this one is. So he's either a little pheasant, like I said, but he's proper metal, lovely. I really like him. And I've got like some metal stake flowers in there that I did actually buy like brand new at B&M and Home Bargains. Some of them I got them in sale. But I love this little guy. For £1, I thought he's going in the garden. We came across this stall and basically it said a sign, all the cookbooks, all the books in these boxes are free. There was about 3 or 4 boxes full of cookbooks, full of genuine cookbooks, and there was another one I was going to pick up as well. The one I was going to pick up was like more of like a Christmas theme, but it was quite old, so I didn't go for that one. I could have had a really good rummage in there, but I didn't go for that one. But then I did find this one and I really like it, but I think I'm going to take the front cover off, so I've kind of left it on there for now because the front cover underneath is literally the same as the cover on top, but I just wanted to keep it safe while I had it in the bag, and then I'll put it on our little bookshelf of cooking books. And it was this one, hefty book. It's massive book. Mrs. Beeton's How to Cook 220 Classic Recipes for the Modern Kitchen. Isabella Beeton and Gerard Baker that have done this book. So I love the aesthetic of it, like the cream with the little bits of like duck egg blue with the grey and the green. Love it. So this says Mrs. Beeton How to Cook will inspire the experienced home chef and delight those new to cooking. With its timeless appeal and variety of dishes, this very special recipe book belongs in every kitchen. I love it. Massive book. And this was a retail price of £25. If I can show you. Like 20, I think it says there, £25. Got it free, basically. I thought, why not? Like, and then I got in here and there's some pages been like turned and that where it's been used, but they're just like really nice recipes, if that makes sense. The book looks pretty immaculate apart from like the ones that were turned over, but there's really good amount of recipes in here for the fact it was free. What can you do? But yeah, like I said, I'm literally going to take this cover off, and then I think I'm just going to leave it like that because you can see how immaculate it is, and it's literally the same and it looks nice. So that's how it's going to go on my shelf with the other ones, and I just think it's really nice for being free. The next item I found, I cannot believe, like, I literally saw it on the floor. It was I'd say it was the first item I brought, right? I loved it. And I said to my mum, I love that little, like, thing down there, which I'll show you. I then asked the lady, and I thought she would want like £3-4 for it, maybe a little bit more. And then she was like 50p. I was like, well, I'm having it for 50p. This little acorn jar, it's the cutest thing. It's beautiful. So it's all glazed, which is gorgeous. I have took a picture of this because I have washed it. Oh no, the label's on the bottom, but I did take a picture of it. Comes up like that. I have put things in it. It's just a beautiful jar. And then on the bottom it says, it's literally brand new, so I don't know if they've been given it, I just didn't like it. And it says here it's from the Satchville Gift Company, and I was thinking maybe that's like a garden centre, because it's all glazed inside. It's gorgeous. Look, you can see it's all glazed in there. It's not got no chips. It's beautiful, beautiful. I love the colour of it. It's like more of a rustic, like white. Love it. Because it had the label on the bottom, I have researched this. And this pot, it's a small and a large one. And the large one I think is about £15. I will slot it in, but I can't believe it. Like, I paid 50p for this. So they were either given it as a gift and they just didn't want it. Didn't have any purpose for it. But I have. The purpose I have is I've put all my clip-on earrings in it. It was really, really handy, and all the little boxes I've like fitted in there, and little, yep, so I've put them all in here, my little clip-in ones that I've recently got, because I don't have my ears pierced, and I wanted somewhere to put them because they were literally all over the place. Perfect for 50p, and what a bargain to the fact it was £15 originally. Now we're going to go on to the stuff I got at Andover. I got some really, really good stuff actually. That's going to be really handy for something. Let's get on with it. This first item, my mum has got to have credit for, because I literally, my eyes just went over it. I don't even know how, I don't even know why, because it was right up my street, but it literally, my eyes just went over it. And sometimes that happens with things. Sometimes I'll see something that my mum won't, or she'll see something for me, or like vice versa for herself. Like sometimes, like, it's quite good to have like two people, because honestly there's times where I have missed things and she's been like, oh look, 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 and then there's times where I've done it vice versa to her. So if you are going car boot selling, it's all right to go on your own, but definitely take a buddy with you, because it's super, super handy. What's this? Oh my god, it was a bee cushion. Like, how did I go past this bee cushion? Like, how did I go past it? Like, this is right up my street. This is got like this fabric on here of like normal just cream, and then it's got all these little embroidered bees on there. So it's got a total of 8, I think. That's it, like this. And then on back it's like a velvet yellow colour. Like, I brought ages, and we've got them downstairs as well, like bee cushions that we got from Marks and Spencer's. We paid full price for them, but I had a voucher from work, and that's what I brought with it because I loved them so much. I bought 2 of them and they were very expensive. So what else drew me to this as well, when I felt it, because my mum's like, oh look at that bee cushion. I was like, oh yeah, that's really nice. Felt it, and it's got a feathered pillow in it. Like, you don't find ones with like really nice feathered pillows in it. If you ever get a cushion with feathered pillows in it, it is the best. It's gorgeous. I was like, oh my god, yes. Said to me after, if you didn't have it, I would have had it, Tara. So there we go. That's the person that was selling it, and he said £1. Well, that was no brainer, was it? It would have been nice if there was 2, but we still went for it. We still got it a pound for this. Like when I first started car booting, it was either last year or this year, and there was a tiny, like small, like probably half of this size, and there was a beecushion that this woman had, and I think I probably told you the story. It just had one embroidered bee on it. So I asked the lady how much she wanted for it. She was like, oh, about £8 or £9 for this tiny little cushion. She was like, oh, it's from an expensive brand. It may well be, but I do not want to pay £7 or £8 for a secondhand little cushion. Like, if you had two, then fair enough, I could see that. But there I got this for £1, and there is like a zip. You open it up, there is a label, and it does have Divine there, but then on the other side, very tiny up here, it does say therange. So this actually came from therange, but I'm super happy with this. It's a lovely cushion. I am gonna Febreze it now that we have, like, I've shown it on to you guys on here, but for £1 my mum found a bargain. You know how much I love handbags? Well, I'm a little bit fussy with handbags because I do like the Kurt Geiger ones. I've never found a Kurt Geiger bag at a car boot sale. There's never ever say that I might not, because there could be that one time that someone is selling a Kurt Geiger handbag, because I have found some gems in the past, maybe coming up, like, you don't know. This lady had a lot of handbags on the table. We are meant to be going on holiday, and you know what? I don't really like taking my Kurt Geiger handbags. I love just taking something I've either got secondhand in a sale or just something I've already got. I didn't want to take anything expensive. I just don't, because I lost my suitcase, or the worst case scenario, touch wood, I just couldn't. I couldn't do that. Like, I love them handbags. I just can't. They go back in their little case thing, not case thing, but like cloth bag thing. I had a look at this lady's bags, and I this one first, and I loved it. I thought it's really enraged. It's black. You cannot go wrong with this. I loved it. It's just this like crissy-crossy pattern on the top. It's just this little clutch that's got a handle here. It has got two bits on the side, which it has got a longer handle inside. It just comes up like this. They all need like a wipe over, just with a wipe. So it comes up like this, which you can push that bit under there. And then it has a zip inside. And then just all this like brown sort of lining in it. There's like a little pocket there. There's a zip pocket as well that works. There's the like strap that doesn't even look like it's being used. It doesn't actually say where it's from. It doesn't have any indication where this is from at all. But I love this. I thought, oh, that's really nice, that one. And I was like, oh, I'll just get that one. But then I saw another one, might be quite handy as well, which was this one. So it's another little black bag, but a little bit different. So it's got a handle. Looks a bit like my Kurt Geiger handles, if that makes sense. It's got a little bit of a chain. And then this one has got a zip at the back, which works perfectly. So if you just wanted to put like your card in there, just easy access, so you didn't have to get like thing, and you can still zip it up. And then this one like unlocks at the front, but also on it, it has David Jones. I did look at it, and I think this has been like sold on Amazon, and it does have it on this little keychain here. And then it just opens like that. And there was the massive surprise of a load of bubble wrap, which I love. I was super happy to have this as well, because Christmas decorations, I buy new ones, and we do put them in bubble wrap, and I reuse the bubble wrap. But the fact is, very expensive and hard to get hold of. So love all the bubble wrap. Definitely be using that. And then again in here it's all lined. It's more got a leopard print, brown leopard print. It's got a little pocket here. It's got a zip pocket here which actually says David Jones Paris, and that is all of that. There's no like long strap for this one. There's a little fault with this one that we saw afterwards, but I think it's pretty easy repairable, so I'm gonna do it. Here you can see where it's just like lifted up the material, so what I'm gonna try and do is put a little bit of glue in there and then just stick it down, and should be absolutely fine. And I'm gonna probably do it all the way along because I don't want it to come up. Again, I'm just going to give it a nice clean, but again, for a little easy black handbag to take on holiday, I thought is perfect. I probably won't take both of them. I probably will just take this one, but again, I've always got that option if I want to change my mind. I just thought for the evening, just have that little cheap handbag, but it still looks nice in pictures and stuff. They were £4 each. My mum said to the lady, because we were buying two, she was like, would you take a £5 for the two? Which is really, really good, because that means they were £2.50 each. And I looked recently, and this is no disrespect for Primark, but I looked in Primark recently at a little blue one with a metal handle, and they wanted £10 for it. So the fact that I've only paid £2.50 each just for something I can use on holiday, and if I do lose it, I'll be a bit gutted, but I won't be as gutted if my the Eiger ones went missing. £2.50 for each bag is a real good bargain. This lady had a load of nail varnishes for sale in this little box, and I have never thought about buying nail varnishes, and I've changed a lot since I've been going to the car boot sales. Clothes is definitely one I've definitely changed. I never used to look at them. I used to always look at the home stuff. Cosmetic stuff, I've found like stuff brand new. Like I've changed a lot of that, and I've been looking at cosmetics and stuff like that recently, so that's a different thing. And then the other thing that I've been recently looking at is nail varnishes. Nail varnishes are gone to the roof. Like, I'm not being funny, for one nail varnish it's like £4 or £5. Like, I remember when they used to be like £2 something, not breaking the bank, but like you think £3, £4 or £5 for a nail varnish is crazy. And sometimes they're more expensive. Like if you go to Sally's, they're like £6 or £7, and I don't mind getting the odd one or couple, but they don't always last. Well, you know what, let's start looking at nail varnishes at car boot sales, because my gran really wants, like, she likes loads of pink colours, glitters and stuff like that, so we kind of were looking for her. But then in there were some nice ones. There was one I was really looking for the colour of, and it was this one, and it popped up. Like, I've got a lilac, but it's very, very pale, but this is like a mid lilac. It's not giving it as much on the camera than it is in person, but so this is a pretty good one. This is like from Rimmel London. It's a 60 seconds super shine one, and it's 558 go wildness. It's hard to see. Go wildness or something. But isn't it a pretty purple? It's gorgeous. It's so much darker in, like, not darker, but like vibrant in person. So that was literally 50p. So there you go, cannot go wrong. Even if it's got like half the bottle in there, like that'd do. She had some really nice ones actually. And then another one she had was a nailsinc one, and these are quite expensive. They're probably more than them ones, because these are high street ones, and these have gone into high street, but these were the more expensive ones. So this is Be Your Incredible Self with nailsinc, and this is Rocking Kisses. So it's like a very, very pale nude, and then it's got some shimmer in it. I love this one. I've already wore it, and it's beautiful. So you actually do, for this one, take that off and then that's the lid. I have already used this, and this might be my nail varnish to go on holiday, because what I'm thinking, last time I did it, I just put it on to see what it was like, but I didn't give it the full benefit. So what I'll probably do for holiday is put this and then put a nice clear coat one on that I actually get from Poundland, and it's really good. So if you want to like make any of your shimmers like shine with like a bit of glitter in it, always put your nail varnish on, and then you'll notice that the nail varnish with the glitter in it, it's got like a rough texture. So then get a normal just clear nail varnish and put it on the top. Poundland ones are really good. Again, Pound, there you go, can't go wrong. Always use it, and then put that on the top, and then it'll make it last longer, and the shimmers will come out really lovely, and you'll have a nice flat surface on it. Perfect. And that's what I'm thinking I'm going to go for, because it's simple, and then I can just take some nail varnish wipes and then take another nail varnish with me and just up my nails if they chip. So perfect. 50p again, 2 for £1. Really good. We got some pinks from my gran, and my mum got some colours as well. The last little bargains are again going to help me for holiday. So again, I look at cosmetic stuff because I just do. So what took my eye first, this lady, I think it was, had this box of cosmetics in there, and there was all different bits. There was brushes, there was makeup. So what took my eye first were these. So these are tiny little powders, which I think are really, really good. So this one is a Mark one. So Mark is like an other brand in Avon, and then this one is actually Avon. So this is a material powder foundation and porcelain doll, and there's 24M in here. So it's a really, really tiny powder. Normally I have to take my really big ones on holiday, but this is perfect. So if I try and be careful, it's literally like I think it's got shiny little bits in it, but it's like a nice nudie colour, but it's in this tiny, tiny little pot, which I think is great because I normally take some pressed powders with me and then some loose powders. So that'd be perfect. There's not like tons in there, but I think it'll just be about enough for me to get through holiday pretty much. So perfect with that. And then this was like another one. So this is Avon, and this is a Calming Effects powder foundation. There's 24M in it, and this is Ivory. And this one is a bit more darker. It has got a little mirror in it as well. Tiny little mirror. And then there's the powder, and the powder comes through this like hole here, so I have had to push it out, and it's a bit more of a darker colour. But what you could do is kind of mix the two together. So I'm thinking maybe taking these two, and then I have got like a whitey colour powder I could take as well, that's in a tiny little tub, and then these won't take up much room in my makeup bag. So I'm trying to minimise so much, because last time I took a whole makeup bag, massive makeup bag, didn't use it because I got ill basically. So I'm just trying to minimise and try and take the colours that I probably will use. So they were together, and then in the same box was this little shimmer. So this shimmer is the Fine Glitter Dust by Barrym. I've got loads of these, but I don't think I've got this brown colour. I've got some brown colours, but not this one. I'm not quite sure actually, because it doesn't have a name on it. But they're beautiful and they're really good. So this might be another thing that I take as well. So basically it's just like a nice glitter brown like that, which is really pretty just to put all over the lid. So again, that might be something I take. So for the 3 cosmetics, it was £3, which is pretty good. And this is a lifesaver because I really wanted a mini powder, but I just didn't ever think it was worth getting it. But now I found these at a car boot sale, and this might be coming with me. Like, these go in my makeup bag so good because, like I've said, I've minimised that down so much. These are brilliant. That is everything that I've got to show you for this Andover car boot sale, which is a good amount of stuff. So there's cosmetics, there's home stuff, there's cook stuff, there's bags, There's a whole lot of range here, which I love getting. I love getting a bit of everything when I go to a car boot sale, because I feel like I've had a good day. I feel like I've had a good moment, and I've got a good few things, and it's always good to get a few things as well. And when you get them at like a bargain price, it's brilliant. I think for like Ashley Heath, I spent about £2. Yeah, I spent about £2 because one item was free and everything else was 50p and a pound. So there you go. Even though I didn't get as much as I thought I was gonna get, we still got quite a bit. I had a great time at these car boot sales. I've always said in these videos, please go to these car boot sales, because you get so much money, like so much stuff for your money. Obviously, if you have like, you get skin irritation and rashes, be careful about makeup and stuff like that. But if you know your skin is pretty good like mine, and I don't really get allergic reactions to stuff, makeup and that, like a few bits like secondhand are really good. Like I said, these are definitely like lifesavers for me, because I already take like pressed powders with me, so then I've just got the little loose powders I want, and I don't use a whole big loose powder while I'm away, so tiny little ones like that, and probably you could refill these. Really happy with that. But I hope you liked the video. If you have, then please support me by giving it a massive thumbs up. Tells me what you like, tells me what you want to see next. Other people like it, other people see it, and the video go around, so definitely do that. And also it helps me back on feedback, so definitely give it a thumbs up. Come and subscribe to the Love family. You're more than welcome to come and join here. I'd be absolutely grateful if you come and join. I know a few more of you have. I've noticed that my numbers are going up, but I'd love if more of you can, because I will try and do, and I am doing more of these videos. There's loads more to come. I've got lots and lots of videos filmed, so you've got lots to come. Please come and do that by hitting the subscribe button on my main page and the bell notification if you want to be notified when I've uploaded a new video. Share the video with your friends and family, that'd be great. Comment down below, I'll 100% comment back to you and like comment every single time. The video is really not sponsored by any of the brands I have mentioned or researched. It's just out of my own money, a thrifting video, a secondhand video, and a advice video for you guys, so not sponsored in at all. Check out my 2 accounts on Instagram, tazwells12 and tazwells12 home. Check, like, follow, comment, whatever you like to do, please, that'd be great. Thank you for watching, thank you for supporting. Have a lovely day or evening, and I'll see you soon, guys.